we transition to our next session, I'd like to share a brief update on a cornerstone of maritime training, the IMEC cadet program in India. It's truly inspiring to see cadets from HIMT, TS Rahman, and CSL Meti present here today, reflecting the incredible momentum of our industry's investment in future talent. Now we move on to our presentation titled Status Update on IMEC's Continued Investment in India. This session will provide insights into how IMEC is furthering its commitment to nurturing skilled professionals in our country. I'm honored to introduce our next speaker, Mr. Rob Gale from IMEC. Mr. Gale is a distinguished leader at IMEC known for his strategic vision and dedication to enhancing maritime training and education. His efforts have been instrumental in expanding IMEC's initiatives in India, ensuring that our cadet programs remaining at the cutting edge of global standards. Without further ado, please join me in welcoming Mr. Rob Gale on stage.
Good morning, everyone. I first want to say a big thank you to Captain Shukat for putting this event together. I was here in 2023, I was here in 2024, and in March, at the time, in 2023, IMEC did not have a cadet program in India. So hopefully today I can give you guys a bit more of an update on the words that we spoke in 2023 and the actions that we've done every year since. Happy, obviously, International Women's Day to everyone, cadets, dignitaries, delegates. Let's get going. For those that are unaware what IMEC is, we are a not-for-profit, non-governmental membership organization. Primarily, we work in two different ways. The CEO, Francesco Gargiulo, works on industrial relations, negotiations with the world's maritime unions, with the International Transport Workers Federation. And from the negotiations that are conducted, training elements, training initiatives, and training programs are created. And that's where I come in. As head of training, it's my job globally to ensure that we create sustainable training programs for the maritime industry. As I said, not-for-profit, we focus on our members' needs. One of the primary needs of industry is more seafarers. A lot of you will be aware of the 2021 DNV report, which highlighted that in the next few years, there'll be a shortage of approximately 700,000 seafarers. And so one of the main tasks for me to do is to provide our membership, ship owners, operators, and crewing managers with more seafarers. And that's why 2 years ago, we embarked on a cadet training program in India. When I talk about creating sustainable training programs, what I mean is our membership will request a number of cadets that they would like every single year, and we will recruit and allocate that exact number of cadets. No more, no less. We are only providing cadets for all of our training programs endorsed to a member from day one. Okay? That's really important to remember. We have a history of excellence in maritime training. We only have a 2-year program in India, but in the Philippines, we've now been doing this for 17 years. I'm talking about 2,000 graduates. Currently in our school in MARP this week, every week, there is approximately 1,000 active cadets in school studying. We know how to train, we know how to manage cadet training programs, and that's what I'm trying to establish here in India. And we'll talk a little more about some of the value added that we're doing here as well. The last point, but absolutely not the least point, is we encourage diversity in maritime. Every cadet program we have in each country is above the standard, the minimum standard of percentage of women actually active as cadets. What do I mean by that? In South Africa, we have a cadet program where we currently have 51 cadets. 55% of them are women. In India, that figure is approximately 6 to 8% and is growing, hopefully, with the new recruitment we do this year. In the Philippines, currently they are interviewing for allocation to our membership. We're hoping for between 6 to 10% for women involved. And I think that figure will continue to grow. I think it's fantastic. For those that want to know a bit more about our membership, I've placed a few of the ship owners and ship operators that we actually have within our group. They are from 44 different countries around the world, and I think you will see that they're some of the largest and also family-owned organizations in the industry. What we're trying to create within IMEC is a family, from the seafarers to the owners to the operators to the crewing managers. What we like to do is to create connections, open doors, and bring people together. We think that's the best model for success. So just a slide to give you some understanding of some of our membership. Now, I know, and please be patient, there is a lot of information on this slide, but I'll go through it bit by bit. I said earlier to you that we started the discussions on a cadet training program in 2023. This is the journey from words to actions that we now find ourselves in. So in 2023 in March, when we came to FSM, we then also went to visit 5 maritime training institutes. From that, we selected 3. We established an MOU with FOSMA and MASA for the cadet training program here. Then fast forward, actually before I carry on, we recruited in 2023 41 cadets, 25 deck, 25 engine, 2 women at a percentage approximately of 4.9%. In 2024, we did the same thing. We attended the MTIs. We had an organized open days where we had 10th and 12th grade students and also mechanical engineering students preparing for a maritime career attend our MTIs, and we spoke to them about IMEC, and we brought our members to those events, which was fantastic. We launched an advertising campaign last year. For those that were here, we had a video which we showed. We've been trying to grow the understanding of what IMEC represents, and I think now we're getting to a very good place. We attended Nautica last year, and myself and Gary, who's in the crowd, I've never seen something so passionate and wonderful. An environment where all the cadets can meet. They don't have to pay any money towards the costs of the event, and they compete in sports, competency, and many different things. And the passion and the fun and the excitement really was amazing, which was incredible to actually attend. Moving to the statistics, because I know people in the audience love statistics. We recruited 74 cadets last year, 34 deck, 40 engine. For women, approximately 5.4%. But we're in 2025 now, so where are we going? We confirmed and approved in October last year with the Recruitment and Training Committee. This committee decides all of our actions and is made up of IMEC members from the industry. We agreed to take 100 cadets this year, 50 deck and 50 engine. We're hoping that we can continue to grow diversity by having more women involved in the program. We continue to invest in value-added training, and I have a slide on that later. As we're growing, I've needed to increase our resources in our IMEC UK office. We currently now have 9 people in our UK office, only 9. Gary is here to assist more with the administration of the program, the allocation interviews, the selection, the ISF testing that we do for every single cadet, competency, psychological. It actually takes a lot of time and energy to manage these activities, and so we're growing our own workforce so that we can grow the Indian workforce. We'll continue to grow the IMEC brand across India. This is why we commit to attending these events. We're also conducting surveys and feedback loops, not only with the cadets, but even the MTIs to feed back to us on how we can continually improve. We've only been here for 2 years. We're learning as much as we can, and we learn every single day, but there's still more that we can do to make this program better. So perhaps some of you are asking, okay, you're from the UK, you're involved, you manage the cadet program. What does that actually mean? Well, we manage the overall program. We manage the recruitment process, all the way from application to the first day that they join in those MTIs. We monitor excellence. In the last 10 days, I've been visiting each one of our partner MTIs and conducting an audit to make sure that what they say they're going to do for our cadets, they actually do. So we hold that accountability for them. We provide continued support. We give our cadets and we give our IMEC seafarers an opportunity to always have a voice. That's through feedback. Every single cadet has my mobile number. Every cadet has Gary's mobile number. If they need to contact me with any issues, not about how the speed of their internet is in the MTI, but if there's something serious that they have, they can contact me anytime and we'll do our best to resolve that. Last but not least, IMEC is investing its own money, and with some of our partners that are supporting, in providing additional value-added training for those cadets. What we want to do is we want to let the MTIs conduct the SDCW and the curriculum training, but we want to help in preparing them for the international market. That's the job that we want to do with IMEC. We want to prepare our cadets around the world for going on international vessels, because that's where the shortage really lies. I talked about some of the partners that we have as part of this program, and I just wanted to put it on the screen to highlight to you all of those local and also international organizations that are part of this program. IMEC on day one did not come and tell you how to run your own program. We wanted to learn from all of you about how things work in India and hopefully provide you with some advice and guidance on how we do things in other countries. So a big thank you, of course, to our organizations that help us with that. You'll see one in the bottom right-hand corner called Wavelength Maritime. I'm sure some of you in the room will know who they are. That's a Singapore-based maritime training center. We've joined up with them and are collaborating with them in providing our cadets with 2 weeks of pre-shipboard training, where we fly the training instructors to India, and we take all of those cadets and we put them in one of our MTIs, and we provide them with a number of different types of training, and this is what we provide. Thank you to MASA for providing 2 days of online soft skills training, which covers the shore-to ship transition, handling stress and change, and many other different things. And then also the Wavelength 10-day training, which looks at maritime communication, risk, root cause analysis, critical thinking, all of the important ingredients that perhaps are not always covered in the curriculum, which rounds out those cadets when they go on board, so they're absolutely prepared to maximize their time, because their time is so short as a cadet. This is one of the last slides I wanted to share with everyone. Hopefully you can see on the screen that we already have maybe 8 or 9 members within the India program. But this year, I just wanted to highlight that we've recently had confirmed that Burner Shelter Ship Management will be collecting approximately over 150 cadets with the IMEC program over the next 2 years. Now, I said earlier, yes. I said earlier that this year we're looking to recruit 100. So that means to me, and it means to all of you, that we need to expand the program next year. So in May, at the next Recruitment and Training Committee, we'll have that discussion, we'll show them the statistics, we'll give them the report, and then they can make the decision, the industry can make the decision on how we continue to operate in India. But I think what we're trying to show you is that we're signaling our intent on where we believe the Indian seafarers should be. I can come up here, I can try and sell the cadet program. I'm not a salesman, it's not my job to do that. I'm focusing on training. But there's no better people to share with you what we're doing than the IMEC cadets. So, what I'm going to do, and this is going to be hopefully fun, interesting, we're going to try and be a bit unscripted. So I'm going to invite, I have not prepared them. I've asked them to only speak from the heart, but I'd like to invite all IMEC cadets, if they can come onto the stage, please. Yeah, please. Now, we have three microphones on the stage, and we have a few microphones in the crowd. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let them speak. They can talk about anything they want. I've told them not to just say nice things. If they have anything they want to say, we'll give them that opportunity. And guys and ladies in the crowd, if you have any questions for them or questions for me, I'd look forward to hearing that after. So you drew the lucky straw being so close to me. Can we pass a microphone? Yeah, thank you. Take it away, please.
Very good morning to all. My name is Yogiraj Ramesh Bhosle and I'm a HIMT cadet sponsored through Indian Cadetship Program of IMEC. Like last year, I was just about to complete my graduation and it was like a very dicey moment for me to choose whether to go for a co-job in industry or to get into this dynamic field of merchant navy. And that was a time when I got to know about this Indian Cadetship Program of IMEC. And then I started with the process. Like for last 6 months, we have been in HIMT getting training under IMEC. The most important thing what I found is it's a great connecting link between the company and cadets sponsored. So it's a big relief moment for us because there is always an intermediate between us and our company. So like whatever we are getting in our journey, if we are facing any problems, IMEC is always there to help us. And then the feedback sessions with IMECs are really wonderful. So that's all about my journey with IMEC. Thank you.
Hello and good morning, everyone. My name is Jayaditya Guhoroy, and I'm sponsored by Valum through IMEC Indian Cadetship Program. IMEC really came in my life as an angel, if I may say so, because I come from a very non-technical family. Like my whole family is in banking sector. So I was really tipping away like how to get into merchant navy and all. So I tried into Maersk. I unfortunately couldn't get in. So then IMEC came and swept it away. So I then got placed into Valum, and they again gave me a sponsorship letter beforehand, and that was very helpful. It boosted my confidence. And then I joined HIMT. So the whole process was so simple, and like I really didn't thought that we can easily, like this process is so easy. Like we listen to this comments really often, like you have to get into agents, then it's very hard getting a sponsorship. So that's the process for me was very simple, and that's what IMEC is, I guess. So thank you, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Presh Patel. And right now I'm a HMT student, and I got selected in V-Ships. V-Ship, and it's a great journey, at least 6 months in HMT, and I'm the first officer in my family. Nobody knows about merchant navy in my family, and they are so proud of that. My parents are so proud of me that I'm the first who is going to be officer. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Manand Sawa. I am sponsored from Unix Line Private Limited. I think I may be the youngest person present here. So my journey with IMEC started last year. When I just finished with my boards, I was deciding to what to do, and then I thought that maybe a merchant navy is the best option. Then I figured out all the options and applied to various sponsorships. And thankfully, I got sponsored in IMEC, and my journey from there was just wonderful. I have gratefully met with Rob sir in many occasions. I think more than the cadets present here, I was lucky to meet him. And every time I meet him, he asks me one single question: if you are facing any problem, just let me know. I will solve this in an instant. And I think that's the greatest words I have heard from someone. And I think choosing IMS was the best option for me.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Bharat, and I'm from HIMT. I'm, after finishing my mechanical engineering, feeling lost in the sector, trying to do something in the core. And then I came to know about Merchant Navy as such like a rare career that most of them don't choose. And then I tried joining into GME. Then I found there's something called IMEC that's sponsoring kids or cadets. And then I came to know about IMEC, and then I just applied and got a job in Columbia Ship Management. Now the journey has been so wonderful. I think it's going to be wonderful going through the journey with IMEC. I think I'm really happy with it. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Mauna Uttappa, sponsored by Volumes. I am pursuing my pre-C training from Training Ship Rahman. Today, on this special day of Women's Day, I would like to share that I am the first female nautical cadet of IMEC. I'm really honored to be, and I'm so grateful for IMEC, my company, as well as my institution for giving me so many opportunities. It has made me prove myself, and they have always been there for us. IMEC, as I'm an IMEC cadet, I'm sure that I'm not into any kind of trouble. They make sure we are getting the best education, and I'm so thankful for that. Thank you.
Good morning, all. I'm Dilna, and I'm sponsored by V-Ships through IMEC. I'm a cadet from CSL METI. At first, I didn't know anything about IMEC while joining the CSL. Through them, I got the sponsorship, and after that, they are treating us like a family, and I'm very thankful for that, for Rob and all, for treating us like a family, and thank you.
Hi, good morning everyone. Myself Keshav Dev. I am from METI Cochin Shipyard and have been sponsored by V-Ships through IMEC. The main thing about IMEC is that Rob and Gary ensures that we get every support from our institute as well as them. He keeps on asking about whether anything is lagging over our training. He makes sure that we get proper training in our institute along with Gary. And that's it. They provide the best of the training they get to us. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. I know Shukat is like a hawk watching on the time. Do we have time to ask questions from the audience? 2 questions, okay.
But Rob, I think you told them to speak their mind, not only the good stuff.
Of course.
Everybody spoke only about the good stuff.
Guys, any feedback that could be improved? I mean, I can give them some results from the data analysis we have from the survey, perhaps. I think one of the big things that they told us, all of the cadets, 115, there's a lot of spreadsheets to read through, I can tell you. One of the major feedbacks was the connection between our IMEC members, the shipping companies, and the cadets. So one thing that we've been trying to do is we've been creating WhatsApp groups, and so all of them now have a connection with the shipping company so they can understand when they're going on board, when they might be visiting the school, so that they can arrange to have more chats with them. Gary and I are now organizing online meetings with the cadets periodically when it's possible, normally every 2-3 months, just so we can check in and see how everything is going. But what's really important for us is we want to manage the program, but we want to sit back, because we trust the MTIs that we've selected to train those cadets. It's not our job to be pressuring them all the time. And yeah, that's probably the most major feedback we have. So yeah. Are there any questions in the crowd? Please. Can we get a microphone over to her, if that's possible? And just your name, your cadetship, and also
Good morning, everyone.
who the question is for.
For any of the cadets, I am Cadet Rudy Pujari, doing BSc first year from Ganpat University, and I am placed in Tom Tankers. So my question is from any one of you, that you have your college, have sponsored from a certain company, and you are also in IMEC. So how is IMEC impacting on your practical and theoretical and hands-on training while you are in college, and how is it benefiting you?
Very good question. Anyone would like to answer?
Okay. So, hello. My name is Jayaditya. So, I would like to answer this question. So, first of all, first thing which I think we are getting in our MTIs that we are getting that extra name added to us as IMEC. So, bit of a celebrity here. And then, second thing, like as we have been put in a lot of pressure. So, I think that pressure is acting as a benefit for us. So, people are expecting more, slightly more, but more. So like if there is a room full of people, full of cadets, and 20 of them are from IMEC and 20 are not. So as we have that extra name that, oh, they are IMEC candidates, and so they are expecting more. So you should have prepared more, you should have more marks, something like that. So I think that added pressure is a benefit. And then for educational purpose, as you asked, so we also have some value-added courses just after we finish our program. And I think we feel lucky that the other guys are not getting that. We are getting it for free, and then that's another benefit. So these are the things I think we are benefiting. Anything else?
Any other questions? Last question. Shukat is watching me. I have to be careful.
Rob, what I see on the screen, you are training only 100 boys. After 2 years, you've got 200 plus companies, big names, thousands and thousands of employees, all taking Indian officers. The Indian companies are suffering because of that number. Because we train on a particular under tonnage tax, at least 3 per ship. So giving those kind of numbers, we see in the foreign owners, some reputed companies like MSC, Anglo-Eastern, Swisspand, they take a big number. The remaining do nothing. And that is indirectly affecting us. We contribute into what is called the Maritime Training Trust. We contribute for all the women cadets, whether they're going into IMEC or going into any other shipping company globally, coming from our fund, the Maritime Training Trust, ₹1 lakh against their fees. In spite of all this, when you go back to your committee or your IMEC, you maybe say I'm training, but you tell those owners, it's time they also contribute to training and increase the numbers. Otherwise, it's affecting the Indian whole system. I think that's the message I wanted to send, because I was shocked at 100. 100 is one Indian company will train with 25 ships, more than 100 numbers.
Absolutely.
That's my concept, that everybody in India is to train.
Yeah, and I can go further, actually. The numbers are huge. I was visiting the Synergy office last week. I think they take around 500 cadets per year. The numbers are massive. But you're absolutely right, investment needs to grow. Let me tell you about what we do in the Philippines. In the Philippines, the program is 4.5 years for our deck and engine students. IMEC, we fund 2 years of their tuition fees, 2 years of the 4.5 years. Not only do we invest in that, every single cadet gets an iPad. Every single cadet has their uniforms. Every single cadet we help with their lodgings, their accommodation, and their travel to and from Manila when they go home. And, we're involved in so many things in the Philippines because we have the funding there. My plan, and, I don't want to tell you all of the secrets, but we want to help support the cadets in India too, because the model is very different. In India, the model is the cadets pay a lot towards the course fees, and there are banks that support through loans and many other different means. Watch this space. That's all I'm going to say. So I completely understand your question. People need to pay. But I can tell you from when I'm meeting a lot of our members, they're investing so much money. Let me give you an example. BSM, I went to Cochin recently, this week, and saw their training facility, which they have for post-sea training and pre-sea training. They provide every cadet with 12 weeks of pre-shipboard training at their own cost. Now, not only in India, but that's worldwide in 7 different training centers. And they will fly those cadets, which are in different countries, to that training center to conduct that 12-week training course. And BSM are not the only company in IMEC membership doing the same thing. So what I'm trying to tell you is, IMEC members are here to do the right thing. And it's our job, IMEC's job, to hold them accountable if they don't do that. We have MOUs with every single one of them for the entire cadet program, every single country. If they do not fulfill their obligations, 12-month sea time, 18-month sea time, cadet training, supporting officer, you name it. It's my job to hold them accountable. Hopefully that answered your question. And I think, Shakat, I think that's probably us for time, correct? Okay, so I just want to say a big thank you to the cadets and a big thank you for all of you for listening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rob Gale. Thank you so much for this interactive session. Well, on stage, I would like to call upon Captain Sujit Churi of JESCO to felicitate, sir. Can I invite you on stage, sir? And also Captain Mukherjee, can I invite you on stage, sir? Yes, Captain Sujit Churi. So this particular session was all about status update on IMEC's continued investment in India by Mr. Rob Gale. And we really say thank you for this insights. Thank you so much, sir.